just by way of illustration for some of you guys who are like, man, that story was way, way emotional for me, okay? So kind of a baseball illustration, right? So there's a scientist, a physics guy from Yale that did this big study about the speed of Major League Baseballs, okay, from the pitcher's mound all the way to home plate. And so what he did, Dr. Clark Adair, he did all this work, and what he said about Major League fastballs is this. Did you know that a 90-mile-an-hour fastball goes 60 feet in 400 milliseconds? That's amazing. That means that in less than like half a second, a ball goes from the hand of a pitcher to home plate. And so in that 400 seconds, what Dr. Adair said in his work is this: 200 milliseconds, half the time, is spent with the guy at the plate, the batter, seeing the ball in the air and getting a picture of it in his mind and making a decision if he's going to swing at it or not. And in that 200 seconds, lots of things are going on very rapidly. And then another 100 seconds, if he decides to swing at the ball, is spent deciding if I'm going to swing left or right or up or down or inside or outside of the strike zone or whatever. And so then he has 50 milliseconds to then actually swing the ball, and then there's another 50 milliseconds of where it's kind of this error time. And so 7 seconds of waiting could make him foul a ball or absolutely miss the ball. And what Dr. Adair concluded is this: that for a 90-mile-an-hour fastball that's coming at a plate, because you add up the total, 200, 150, and 50, it's impossible, Dr. Adair would say, to hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Now, some of you here today, I doubt if there's anybody here that could look at the physics of this and say, well, here's why I disagree here and I disagree there, and I understand his work and I understand the physics of that, right? But the fact is while nobody here can say specifically why it is that 90-mile-an-hour fastball is a wrong assumption, that you can't hit it, here's what you know, and I know. You would say, no, Dr. Adair is wrong. Why? Because you've seen the 90-mile-an-hour fast pitch. You've seen a 95-mile-an-hour and a 97-mile-an-hour fast pitch. Where? Okay, you've been to the ballpark. You've been to a major league game, and you've not only seen one guy, you've seen a whole host of guys that play different positions, and they're able to swing at that 90-mile-an-hour fast pitch. And by the way, 95 miles an hour is like putting on a blindfold and just kind of trying to kind of hit it knowing that somebody's pitching to you. That's what Dr. Adair would say. Now, here's why you don't buy into it and why I don't buy into it, that it's impossible to hit a 90 or 97-mile-an-hour fast pitch. You don't buy into it because here's why. Because you opt for the undeniable over the unexplainable. In other words, you can't explain why the fact that somebody can hit a 95-mile-an-hour fast pitch. You just know it's the case. It's undeniable. You've seen it. You've witnessed it right there. And so what happens in life is there are some times when we have to choose the undeniable over the unexplainable. I don't understand how it works. I don't know why it works, but it's undeniably true that it does work.